Hello everyone, what's going on? My name is Aiden, and welcome to a little game called Elite Dangerous. Now, I say little, that's not truthful at all. Okay, so before I start off, this is the third time I've attempted to record an episode of this. The past two have gone over an hour each. So basically, what I'm going to try and do is get into an introduction here that's not too complicated and just enough to get you guys to see if you like this game, see if you like this game's style. So it's gonna be interesting to see what you guys think. And if you guys do like this game, please leave a comment in the description below. In the description below. I am bad at this. I've never done this before. I'm trying to get you guys more kind of into everything, because I feel like this channel right now is kind of just me talking and talking, but I haven't really been asking for your guys' input. So, in the comments section below, let me know if you like this game. You think after if you think after this you might want to pick it up or something like that. But I think I've done enough rambling for now. Let's get into this, and let's see if I can give you guys a nice introduction. So, start, open play. And now, so to give you guys kind of a general description of what this game is, think space simulator mixed with World of Warcraft, on an infinite scale. So, where the hell am I? What in the hell? Okay, well, we're in space. I usually start off at a station, but it seems the last time I logged off I forgot to dock at a station before I did so. So, welcome to the ship. This is the general cockpit of the ASP Explorer, which is a pretty high-level ship. It costs just under 4.4 million credits. This means nothing to you right now. And I kind of feel bad because when you're in a station, it's a lot easier to show off everything, and it takes a lot less time to do everything. But I guess since we're in space, might as well show you around everything. First off, we are in space. We are in a system called Nito. This is my base system, but for some reason I'm not docked at Icing Vision, which is my main station. So basically, just to give you guys an idea of how big this game is, let's look at the galaxy map. So we're in Nito right now. We are right here, and let's see if I can remember the. Here we go. And I believe this is how I navigate everything. So if I center on Nito right here, I can kind of get some stats on the whole thing. Oh, jeez. So I can get this some stats on the whole thing. With it. Oh, jeez, this is actually new. All right, that's kind of cool. But basically, it just gives you the star type, the allegiance. There are factions in this game. 3 of them, I believe, with 8 different leaders at the moment. It's very complicated. There are actual politics to this game, but you don't have to participate in that if that's not what you're into. So, basically, this is one of the systems here. So, this looks pretty cool, right? There's a few stars around here. It doesn't look that big. Wait. Let's zoom out a bit. Getting bigger, right? Pretty big now. Looking a bit bigger. Oh, we haven't gone anywhere. Bada bing. And this entire galaxy is accessible. So we are here in this little tiny ass dot of space. These corridors here, I believe, extend somewhere along the lines of, well, let's see. That's not what I was trying to do. Let's see if I can click on you. Here we go. So, what's the distance from me? Oh, 100 light years. So, this is 100 light years here. This circle of routes here. To give you an idea, we have a jump range of 16 light years per jump. Each jump takes about 30 seconds, so not that long to get to the edge of that circle. But let's go to the center of the galaxy, Sagittarius A. If I can spell Sagittarius right. Oh my god, it's lagging. I went down to 10 FPS there. This is Sagittarius A in the middle of the freaking galaxy, 26,000 light years away from where we currently are. Holy hell. That is huge. That would literally take 20 plus hours just to get to the center of the galaxy, let alone the other side, of continuous jumping. There's no automated way to do this. You have to do it manually. You have to manually press the button to activate the drive. You have to manually wait for the cooldown, manually steer the ship to the next what's it called? Point of point of escape or something along those lines that I can't remember. It's been a bit. So along with that, you do have. Let me get it. Okay. So along with that, you do have this cockpit here. This is the navigation and kind of just overall transaction and all that fun stuff menu. So navigation here, it shows some planets within planets and things within range. Transactions shows bounties that you have and bounty claims that I have. Actually, I didn't know I had that. Contacts shows like ships that you can talk to or pull out of hyperspace and fight. Subtargets is subtargets on a ship. That's combat. We'll get into that later. Status. What? CQC rank. That's new. Oh, the rebuy cost for the ship is insanely low now. It used to be like 1 million. Okay then. Okay, so looking at the status screen, it's a bit overwhelming. You have the ranks on, or you have my ranks on the left here. My combat rank is novice, which is actually I think the 3rd rank up. Merchant, which is the 4th rank up, and Scout, which is the 3rd rank up in their respective categories. Helpless is the 1st rank because I haven't done CQC yet. Then you have reputation here. Each system has its reputation, and Federation is what I'm pledged to right now. Zachary Hudson is kind of the main president of the Federation. Then you have the Empire, which is they're kind of like separatists, imagine from Star Wars. Then you have the Alliance, which is kind of like a different thing altogether. Then you have system factions. Each of the I'm gonna say a few thousand inhabited systems have their own factions and all that fun stuff, and it's complicated. But basically, depending on how much they like you, they can help you out with stuff, reduce prices, reduce the chance of you getting caught for piracy and all that fun stuff. Then we have our modules here, our ship stuff. A screen similar to this would show up in the sub-target screen on the other thing, but it'd be for our enemies, and we could actually target individual parts of their ship, which is interesting. So you could target their cargo hatches, their weapons, their whatever you want really, their power plant, and it does a whole bunch of damage. I have to cease. Just a second. Alright, sorry about that. I was kind of like stuttering there, like, I need to cease. But anyway. We have fire groups here, which is, this is kind of like our control systems. 1 means primary fire, 2 means secondary fire, and it's pretty cool. I have a joystick on this, by the way. It's very useful to have, because flying with the mouse and keyboard is not easy in this game, and I highly recommend if you play this, you pick up either a joystick with an integrated throttle, or a HOTAS setup, which I can't remember what it stands for, but it's basically a joystick on one side and a throttle on the other. Okay, then we have our cargo here. We have nothing right now, but we also can refine metals that we mine from asteroids. It's, once again, pretty insane. Ship functions. This is kind of like your settings menu for your ship. So you can mess with things. You can change turret weapon modes. I don't even know what I can change with that. Turn on pre-flight checks and stuff like that. Report crimes against me. Change your interface brightness. And all that fun stuff. Oh geez, do I even want to know how long I've already been talking about this? 10 minutes. 10 minutes and we haven't even started flying yet. Oh, and we have our wonderful little self-destruct button. Cancel. Cancel. That will cost me 400,000 credits. Not fun. You can also reboot your ship, which is pretty daunting actually. It shuts everything down and puts you on minimum life support. So yeah. We also have our info screen, which nothing is up right now. To access the comms screen, you actually have to press a specific button for it, because for some reason it doesn't let you do anything. I don't understand why. You have your setting menu and all that stuff. And yeah, so let's actually get to some flying now. So I'm just kind of moving around right now in space. These are my thrusters. I'm only moving at 3 meters per second right now, which in the vastness of space is pretty freaking tiny, and I can even zero that if I want. Or if I can. There we go, that's zeroed. So on the far right there, we have our fuel. Those mass-locked landing gear and all that stuff are status buttons. So if they're blue, that means they're activated. Sorry. That right now means they're not. So I can activate landing gear or cargo scoop, which I think is this. Nope, that's weapons. Is this cargo scoop? Is this? What was that? That's flight assist. This is cargo scoop.
Cargo scoop deployed.
And that allows you to pick stuff up. And then mass locked means that you're so close to something.
Cargo scoop retracted.
And then mass lock means you're so close to something that you can't actually jump into hyperspace, which I'll get to right now. So, one of the main things about this game that's a real turnoff for people is it's complicated. There's a button for everything, and I mean everything. Flight assist. That has its own button. That pretty much means that I can just kind of spin around in space, and I have to balance myself out. The ship won't do it for me. And as you can see, it's a lot easier to fly now that the flight assist is back on. You have a button for changing your setups. You have a button for activating hard points. You have those 3 bars in the lower right corner is actually what the priorities of each system are. So if I press 0 here, it'll cancel everything out, and now I can actually use weapons and all that stuff. So basically it affects regeneration, systems affect shields, engines affects engines, top speed, all that stuff, and weapons affect how much energy goes to the weapons. So not the power of the weapons, but how often you can use them. So if we say, let's see here, let's do this. Oh, let's do this, sorry. And now weapons are on 1. So if I fire my weapons a couple times, this is actually pretty cool. You'll see those bars next to burst lasers and beam lasers are actually going down. Now, they're taking a while to regenerate, but if I do this, see, they're regenerating a lot faster now. But that's at the cost of shields and edges. Very basic concept, although it takes a bit to get used to, because you need to use a hotkey to to change these. So my normal setup for not fighting is this. 2 on systems and 4 on engines. Fastest way to get to places and still have a bit of protection. And deactivate hard points. So, if I get into battle, I just simply do this. And I still have a bit of shields, a bit of engine power, but I have full power to weapons, which means I can use my weapons as much as I need to, and unless I'm up against a pretty dangerous enemy, I usually don't need to do much more than that. So let me get back to my old setup here. And now, Jesus, this is so much. And now we'll cover some other things. As I said, there's a hot button for everything, cargo scoop included, landing gear, and there's also, what's this button again? That's boost. So now I'm going 250, oh Jesus, that's loud. So now I'm going 260 meters per second, which is give or take my top speed that's not boosted. Boosted, it'll actually go up a bit higher, to about 350, not bad, not bad. Can I get it to go higher? 355 is give or take my limit. So, as you can see, we're not actually going anywhere, because 350 meters per second in comparison to the size of that sun is not that much. So, if we want to actually go anywhere or any distance significantly quickly, within a system at least, we'll do this.
Frameshift drive charging.
This is the equivalent of local hyperspace.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Now let's see if it... Ooh, that was perfect. So now, as you can see, my speed is quite a lot higher, in the range of 500 kilometers per second and greatly increasing. As far as I can tell, the max speed of this ship is about 50 times the speed of light. Now we're at 1.5 megameters per second, and now we can actually kind of travel a relatively high distance in relation to the sun. If we can get our speed up. 10 megameters. And there we go. As you can see, we're now properly moving. If we get to...
Scooping complete.
Oh, that's fuel scoop. But if we get too close to the sun, we will gain heat, which is the bar on the left there. It's a lot of complicated stuff. You have heat sinks that can save your ass if your ship gets too hot, and slow down. That just means I'm too close to the sun, but I'm fine. So now we're going officially to speed of light. No big change really. It's something to do with how frameshift works, but that's just the beginning. So let's go to a nearby system. Say let's go to Wolf 15. I think it's 1509. Where are you here? Wolf 1509. There we go. So now we'll have to align our ship with this and activate our second kind of frameshift drive. Intergalactic. Or at least that's what I like to call it. I don't know what it's actually called. It's like, I don't know. Let's just do it.
Frameshift drive charging.
So as you can see, this one takes a bit longer to charge up, but it with Wolf 1509 being 7 light years away and us only going 20 times the speed of light, that's going to take a while. So we do this.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Boom! Check that out. This is proper. Look how cool that looks. And look at our speed. Bada bing! And it's actually coming up as unexplored for me, so...
Fuel scooping.
So if I actually target this planet here, I can scan it. And I can actually even go as far as activating my Discovery Scanner.
Fuel scooping complete.
My god, I haven't actually scanned this planet yet, which is, or scanned the system yet, which is surprising. So, basically, scanning systems is how you gain Explorer rank, and I'm up to 19% now in the Scout rank, although I think I was that high before. Basically, you can sell that information for cash. So, if we go to, let's see here, what would it be under? Finance, statistics, I can't say that word. And if we go down to exploration, we can see I've earned 250,000 credits from exploration, visited over 200 systems, and basically the detailed scans are a show of like how much you've scanned a planet, pretty much. I have a detailed scanner in my ship, which you can actually see under modules here, detailed surface scanner, which kind of gives us a better overview of everything, although it's more useful in the amount of money you get from it. So, let's head back to Nito, because now I need to, or now I should probably show you guys some stuff from that. We're already 20 minutes in, by the way. We've just barely gotten into flying. So, let's head back to Nito, if I can find it here. There it is, 6.86 light years away. And we'll need to turn around, but I can still activate my... I can still activate my frameshift drive. It just won't actually, fully activate, and oh shoot, heat. That's bad. That's bad. Wait, we're fine. We're fine. Go. Oh no. Oh no. No.
Warning, temperature critical.
Oh god. No. Okay.
Warning, taking heat damage.
Oh crap. Okay. Where's my heat sink?
Warning, temperature critical.
Oh god.
Warning,
Oh god.
taking heat damage.
Oh god. Okay, so 150. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay. Jeez. Okay, so at 150%, you'll start taking heavy damage. At 200%, your ship explodes. Always great. Not very good if you're trying to catch fuel though, and then have to escape a pirate or something like that. So yeah. So. Now, let's get to a hub. Icing Vision is only 600 light seconds away, and it's on the other side of the planet. That's going to be interesting.
Fuel scooping.
Alright. Oh god, I might...
Fuel scooping complete.
Okay. There it is. Oh geez, that was insanely close to the sun there. Basically, if you get too close, it'll actually drop...
Fuel scoop disengaged.
It'll actually drop you out of frame shift, and then you'll have to wait for the insanely long safety cooldown to complete itself. So, now I'm going to teach you, or at least show you the insanely complicated procedure that is getting to a system, getting to a planet, and docking with a station. The hardest part of this is not docking, as most people will tell you. It's actually the dropping out of frame shift in a timely manner. Basically, you need to be going less than 1 megameter per second, and you need to be less than 1 megameter away. And that timer at the bottom of, under the label there is key to this. When that timer hits 6 seconds, we're going to want to drop the throttle until it's at the mid to bottom of the blue range, and that'll stall it. And as long as you keep it above 6 seconds, and I haven't completely balls that up, that's usually a good place to put it. So, as long as you keep that timer above 6 seconds and below 12 seconds, you'll be able to drop out of frame shift in a timely manner. And now, as you can see, we're getting closer, but our ship, if I can get the adjustment right, will actually Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna drop out and see what's up with this guy. So to do this, you're gonna zero your throttle so you don't take damage when you drop out of, Pixel Bandit Security Force. Oh, Jesus. Okay, okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, okay, let's get a look at our target here. He is an eagle. He should not be too hard to take out, but he's doing a lot of damage to me for some reason. So let's... Jesus H! Oh my god! He is doing an insane amount of damage. He's in an eagle. This is an incredibly weak ship compared to the one I have. They've really fixed the balancing issues with ranks here. Okay, 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 wait a sec. So, let's do this. And let's turn flight that's not what I was... Oh yeah, turn flight assist off and just get him in my sights. And then get down his oh my god! If I can get down his shields... He's doing a ton of damage! If I can get down his shields, I can take him out in one hit with the missiles. But he's got me down to 65% health, and I haven't even touched his yet. And I can't see my crosshairs. Okay, okay, okay. Let's get him in our crosshairs here. Come on, we need to get his shields down. 50% health. This is gonna cost so much money to repair, jeez. Goodbye! 42% health, and now look at that! Got him down to 31. So his and now we're gonna take him out. So basically, his weapons were insanely powerful against my shields, but against my hull, against hulls, my weapons are superior. And there he goes. Kaboom.
Target destroyed.
Wow, for a 255 credit bounty, look what he did to me. That was insane. He took my health down to 47%, he damaged my shields, and what do my systems look like here? Modules. Jesus, look at the health on things. My frame shift drive's at 70%, sensors are at 79. This is insanity. My power plant's at 45. Oh my god. So, we need to get to a system ASAP. And I was actually really close to icing vision as well, within 2 light years. So...
Cannot comply.
Retract those.
Frameshift drive charging.
I cannot believe he did that much damage to me in an
Ready to
Eagle.
engage.
To give you guys an idea, that's one of the most basic ships in the game. It's like...
4, 3, 2,
Oh, jeez.
1. Engage.
It's like the third one up from the Sidewinder, which is your starting ship, and it costs, I think, a 40th of what this ship costs. So they really did balance out the ranks, because his rank was Deadly, mine is Novice. So that must have really... Oh my god, he did so much damage to me. This is literally going to cost a small fortune to repair. Let's see if I got that right. Come on, middle of the blue range there. Just now I don't have to touch it. As you can see, I'm still slowing down even though I'm not touching it, so it should do its thing automatically. And the bars on the far left there will show you, or will show me when I'm just in range. And I'm just gonna get a sip of tea quickly as that's doing that. Now, if you really want to speed things up, when your speed goes below 1 megameter, you can do that, throttle back up again. And now, safe disengage ready. And bada bing, we're within 10 kilometers of the station. Whew, which is absolutely awesome. Whew. So, now we need to request docking, which we can't do unless we are within 7.5 kilometers, which we are now.
Docking request granted.
Now we have to enter through the tiny, and I mean tiny, area, and then we have to balance ourselves out and dock. We need to proceed to landing pad 37. So this is the little area where we're going to dock in, and I might have just overshot a wee bit. Oh, no, I think I got this. So this is the little area we have to fly through. If you get stuck on this grate here, you're pretty much screwed, because once your shields are down, and our docking area is nicely outlined for us. Are there any other ships here, by the way? It does not look like it, which is interesting. This is usually a pretty popular system. I find it funny that you can. I find it funny that you can hear everything. Oh, actually, no, this isn't a vacuum now that I think about it. So now we're just gonna get ourselves nice and in that blue dot there. Oh, and I...
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Whew. Now I'm going to enter the hangar because I don't like staying up top if I don't have to, because people can still attack you in these stations, although they get destroyed pretty much immediately. They can still attack you, and it's never good. So... It's always interesting. Alrighty. So, let's see what the damage is. Oh, that's cool. I like how they've messed with all that. So, repairs are going to cost me, 8,500 credits. Runner of fuel. Is that still? Oh no, that's not actually taking credits from me. So, we've actually got quite a lot of credits here. Let me just look at Universal Cartographics and see if I can sell anything. You have to be farther away than 20 light years to sell something to a station, based on that information. So, nothing here. But let's look at the bulletin board. This is This is where we'll get all our jobs. Although there doesn't seem to be any real good ones right now that I can have. Let's see here. Oh, most of these require a good relationship or a higher trade rank than what I currently have. So right now I am unfriendly because I got a lot of bounties in this system after trying to bounty hunt a bit and accidentally attacking the wrong person. Basically, if you have a bounty, your reputation in the system goes down insanely quickly. So it's always interesting to, try to get that back up. But anyway, we also have our contacts here. No fines, although I do have some bounty vouchers to redeem. Nothing here, and I think I have some money to get from here, from my wonderful President Zachary Hudson, who I don't even... So yeah, that's always interesting. How long? I'm 30 minutes already. Jeez, time does fly when doing this, but you need this amount of time just because it's such a complicated game. It really is, and it's hard to get the hang of. So, I guess I'll show you the shipyard as well. Let's see if anything's changed here. Nope, same amount of ships. You have the Sidewinder here. This is your starting ship. This is the Eagle, which is only actually 45,000 credits. This is what was attacking me, by the way. To give you an idea, that's the Eagle. This is the Hauler. This is the Adder. This is the Viper. This is the Cobra Mark III. This is the ship I had before this one. And then this is the Type 6 transport. This is the Vulture, and this is the ASP. This is the ship I'm in right now. This thing, 6 million credits compared to 40,000. That's just under, that's 150 times the cost. That's that's incredible. The fact that oh my god. That's 100, yeah, that's 150 times the cost, and he was properly owning me. So just goes to show, um doesn't mean everything. Cost of your ship does not mean everything. Actually, great case in point, this ship here, the Orca. Useless, useless, useless ship. It is so ridiculously easy to destroy. It's not even funny. And then you have the Python, which is a actually good attack ship here. This is that'll set you back a pretty penny, 56 million credits. But it does have a crap ton of hard points, which is what you use to attach weapons. Then you have the Type 9 Heavy, which doesn't have that good of defenses. And then the Anaconda, which is considered the mother of all ships right now. It actually has the ability to stick a ship inside of it, which is just beyond insane. So, then we have outfitting, because what would be a space game without being able to customize your amazing ship? You can have all different kinds of weapons. I have 2 beam lasers, 2 missile racks, and 2 burst lasers on my ship. And then internally we have all this fun stuff, from surface scanners to shield generators, cargo scoops, fuel scoops, cargo racks, and it's just insane. And this is actually what the ship looks like as well. And I guess I can go into a cinematic view if I wanted to. Let's see here. Here we go. Now use the joystick to control the cinematic view, which is a bit of a pain. Right now we're just up in the rafters because I can't seem to... Here we go. Look at that. How cool is that? That is an awesome, awesome ship. We have all the... we have like thrusters on the side and everything. It's cool that they have all this stuff included. It's not just arcade style. It's properly, it has proper Newtonian physics, and it is really a pain actually to get used to. It took me a long, long, long time to get used to all the controls and just all that stuff. So yeah, it's pretty freaking insane how complicated this game is. And I guess I will leave you guys there. I've kind of showed you everything there is to show you right now. Trading is basically just a matter of... oh, actually, there is one thing. Nope, didn't mean to do that. There is one thing. If we go back to Starport Services and go to the commodities market, this is actually a proper market here. So you can buy the stuff when the supply is high here, and then sell it at a station where the demand is high here, and you can get that information from the galaxy map. And it's actually a pretty neat system. It's a great way to make money if you have a huge-ass ship. Mine only holds 32 tons, so it's not really that useful unless I'm buying something expensive. But if you have something like a Type 9 transport, which holds 200 tons, that can add up very quickly, and it's a very easy way to make money. But for now, trading is basically just taking a mission here. Most of it's delivering illegal goods to another station, and basically you get there, you drop off the goods, and they give you money. Pretty simple. Oh, let me do this actually. Accept. And then I will pay them a bit of money, basically to get my, there we go. Get my reputation up a bit. How awesome is that? So, I guess I will leave you guys there. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry this video was so long, but it's a complicated game to try to explain, and it's insane. There's a lot of stuff to get used to. And if you're really into these kind of games, there are other players here. I haven't actually encountered any in this session, but I have been shot at by a few. And I've been interdicted by a few, and I've talked to a few. So it's interesting. There's for an open universe, these planets here are instanced, which means there's a limit to how many players can be in each system. Something along the lines of 16 or 32 or something along those lines. But we have so far these ships here. Any player will show up with a different symbol on the minimap when it's up. But basically anything that's not a system authority vessel has the capacity to be a or a higher energy FSD wake has the capacity to be another player. So watch out, I guess. I'm usually pretty peaceful as far as things go. Oop, sorry. I am oh, Jeez, I'm just interrupting myself taking bits of tea. Anyway, I'm pretty peaceful when I play this game. I don't usually attack people unless they attack me, and if they do attack me, they usually have no idea what they're doing, and they're like in a sidewinder, like, ooh, an ASP. That looks easy to attack. And then they're pretty much gone. Because, yeah, don't attack a ship more powerful than yours unless you really know what you're doing, because it will not end well for you. It just doesn't. It doesn't. I've tried it. I've attacked ASPs, orcas, and sidewinders, and eagles, and Cobra Mark IIIs, and you just get owned pretty much instantly. Try to attack ships based on the cost. Although do be careful of their level. So if we select something here, an adder perhaps. So that blank space under this title adder will actually show the name of the person, followed by, can I actually select myself? No, I cannot. Basically, it will show the name of the person, followed by their combat rank, followed by their allegiance, if they have any, and then followed by their wanted level, which will show if they're wanted, you can pretty much attack them without repercussions, and you'll actually get a bounty credit for them that you can redeem in a system, which is pretty freaking cool. Do watch out for that level, though. So it goes... I believe it goes harmless, mostly harmless, novice, something, something, deadly, and then dangerous. Dangerous is one you want to watch out for, and elite is also one you want to watch out for. I can't remember if elite is in explorer or combat, or even both. But if you see something that says elite or dangerous, that basically means run away, because you're going to get screwed over. Especially since they seem to have updated the combat mechanics by quite a lot. So, oh, and here we go. Yep. So he's a master. Which is pretty high level. He's clean, and he belongs to the NATO regulatory state. So yeah, and then it'll show his distance from you, obviously, as well. So I think I have rambled on enough about this game. I will leave you with a shot of the front of the ship, and let's see if I can actually get up here and take a look at the entire area as a whole, more or less. No, this area is actually instance as well, which is kind of interesting. I guess it's not entirely instance, but it's not like a... Oh, you get the picture. So, here's my ship, and thank you for watching my introduction to Elite Dangerous. If you liked the video, remember to like the video. If you dislike it, I guess you can dislike it if you want as well. Kind of makes me sad when I see that, but you can dislike it. Also, leave a comment if I've convinced you to want to play this game or not want to play this game. I've officially done my job. So, yeah, comments if I've affected your decision on wanting to get this game, or if I've even introduced a concept you may not have known. Having a joystick really is an advantage in this game, and it really does kind of change everything, because flying with a mouse and keyboard is a pain. You're going to want and need a joystick, basically. Whew. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone.